Hello, my friends. Welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. I have a sweet release sequence for us today. You might want to have a couple of blocks for the sequence if that's helpful for you, and it might be helpful for what we're working towards today. A pillow might be nice as well, so maybe a couple of blocks and a pillow. Go ahead and grab those. The sequence today is going to be amazing for low back pain, hip mobility, and letting go with love. So learning to let go with love, no right or wrong, no better or worse, no judgment. So come to easy seat and sit up nice and tall, cross at your shins and let your knees fall on top of your feet. Sit up tall from your sits bones out through the crown of your head. Stack your shoulders over your hips, stack your head, heart, and pelvis, and then bring your hands behind you to lift your chest, so tent your fingertips. Lift your chest, gently squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep that squeezing, gently squeezing, and then lift your hands up to prayer position. Bring them to your sternum, Anjali Mudra. Our intention for class today is letting go with love. We'll seal this in by just taking some breaths and getting centered, and then we'll begin to move. So I will invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, and you can do that by looking at the tip of your nose and softening the muscles in your face. Notice how the floor feels beneath you. Notice that you are supported by your yoga mat and supported by your yoga practice and by me. Breathe in and breathe out. I want you to take your left hand and place it on your heart and bring your right hand to your belly. Feel your belly expand when you inhale. And when you exhale, feel how your navel comes in towards your spine. Three breaths like this, breathing into the belly, expanding the diaphragm. And then exhale, let your belly come back in, let your navel come in towards your spine. Release. And now we'll seal our intention of letting go with love. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. And this time, when you exhale, open your mouth and really sigh it out. Let go with love and release. We'll do this together. Breathe in. Feel your belly rising. Open your mouth. Exhale it out. Let go. You can open your eyes now if they're closed. And then go ahead and come to sit. I'm just going to turn so you can see me. Maybe you might want to turn as well. But we're going to do some figure fours. And so take your hands behind you just to support you. Have your fingertips facing the top of the mat. And then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And maybe you stay here, or you can walk yourself in for more of a deeper stretch. So you can either bring your foot to your glute or bring your glute towards your foot. Lift your chest. Keep your chest lifted here. You can just gently squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. And we're just going to be here for a few breaths. Ground down through your left foot. Gently opening up. No forcing, no pulling. Going with the flow of our own body, our own release, our own letting go in our time. One more breath in. And then when you exhale, uncross your foot, bring the sole of your right foot down. You can come off of your hands for a minute. Go ahead and circle the wrist. And then we'll do the other side. So bring your hands behind you again. Fingertips facing the top of the mat. We're just doing a gentle wrist stretching here. And then bring your left ankle, cross it over your right thigh. And then you can bring yourself in, bring your right heel and your glutes closer. Keep your chest lifted. And we're going to be here for 3 breaths, allowing our hips to release, letting go, opening up. I am letting go of that which no longer serves me with love. On your next exhale, go ahead and bring the sole of your left foot back down. So uncross your leg and then cross your ankles and roll over them, bringing yourself into tabletop position. From tabletop, spread your fingers nice and wide and then begin to shift weight into your left hand. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, open up your chest, and then thread your right arm underneath your left. Keep the weight even in your knees and pressing into the tops of your feet for a thread the needle. You can keep your left hand in front of your face or you can walk it out in front of you. We'll be here for 3 breaths total. Keep your hand in line with your shoulder, opening up the shoulders, releasing any tension, any heaviness, anything that isn't serving us. Letting go with love. One more breath in, one more breath out. And then bring your left hand back in front of your face. Press into your left palm while your fingers are spread, and then reach your right arm back up towards the ceiling for a counter stretch. Place your right hand down now, open up the fingers wide, and then press weight now into the right hand. Lift the left hand up towards the ceiling, open the chest, and then exhale, bring your left arm under your right arm, bring your left cheek and temple down towards the mat. Keep the weight in your knees even and either keep your hand in front of your face or walk your fingers towards the top of the mat, keeping your hand in line with your shoulder. You are gently pressing into your palm as you press into both knees. Opening up now on our left shoulder. Releasing tension. One more breath in and out. And then breathe in, bring your right hand now in front of your face and press into your palm while your fingers are spread wide. And reach your left hand up towards the ceiling, opening the chest for a counter stretch. Come back into tabletop position. We'll just do a round of cat and cow. So drop your belly, gaze at the wall. Exhale, push the floor away, drop your tailbone, drop your head. Just a few rounds. Breathe in, drop your belly, stretch from your belly button to your throat, push the floor away, and move just your spine. Push the floor away now for cat, dropping head and tailbone, stretching between the shoulder blades. One more time, dropping your belly, and then one more time, rounding your spine for cat. Come into tabletop, and now walk your hands one large palm print forward. Make it a little bit longer today. And then tuck your toes under, keep your fingers spread nice and wide. And then as you press into the finger pads, peel and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Keep your knees bent. Create length by pushing the floor away and curling your tailbone up while your knees are bent. When you have the sensation of length, then go ahead and pedal out the feet. We're just going to be in down dog for 3 breaths. So pedal the feet, open your legs. And then when you're ready, find a moment of stillness for just 1 breath. So reach your heels towards the floor, any amount. Push the floor away, curl tailbone up. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. On your next breath in, bring your feet together and up just a little. Look between your thumbs and then make your way to the top of the mat, landing in forward fold here. Once you get to the top, widen your feet so about hips distance or maybe a little wider, coming into a ragdoll forward fold. So clasp opposite elbows. You can keep a soft bend in your knees and sway a little side to side. Letting go with love of tension, of heaviness, of anything that is not serving us. And then press into your feet. You can lift your toes while you're still folded to activate all four corners and the arches. And then press into your feet to rise yourself up inch by inch. You're still clasping at the elbows here, and then let your head be the last thing to rise, coming into a mountain pose. Now you can bring your heel toe your feet in a little closer. Grow from from the soles of your feet out through the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Keep your chest lifted. Shine your palms forward. Spread your fingers. Feel the energy. And then you're going to press into your feet to reach your arms up for an Urdhva. Really reach through your fingertips and press into your heels. And then exhale, hinging from your hips, come into forward fold. And then bend your knees to plant your palms. You're going to shift the weight into your right leg. And then step your left foot back into a low lunge. Bring your hands now to frame your foot and then drop your back knee down. And then you can rise up for low lunge. Now, maybe you want to use the blocks here and work on this, which is perfectly fine. Otherwise, you're going to energize your right heel towards your left knee to engage your thighs, and then raise your arms up and grow from your hips out through the fingertips here. Anjayasana, low lunge. When you have length, maybe you can back bend a little. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in. And then exhale, go ahead and begin to straighten your right leg, coming into half splits, Ardha Hanumasana. So bring your hips to face the top of the mat. So your right hip is coming back and your left hip is going forward. Bring your toes in towards your face. You can be on blocks here as well. But breathe in to lengthen your spine, whether you're on blocks or whether you're on the floor, on fingertips or on your palms. And then exhale to lower down. 2 more breaths. Letting go with love. 1 more breath in and 1 more breath out. And then bend into your right knee. Bring your knee over your ankle. Bring your left hand underneath of your shoulder. And then lift your left knee up and peel your right arm up towards the ceiling, coming into a low lunge twist. So stack your shoulders. You're going to be turning from your torso. So spiral your left elbow crease forward, press into the palms, and engage your thighs. Breathe in, and then exhale to bring your right hand down, back into low lunge, and then press into your palms. And you're going to sweep your right leg back, coming into a 3-legged dog, and then exhale, open your leg and stack your hips. Breathe in to straighten your leg, and then exhale, bring your leg back down into downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in and a breath out. And then bring your feet together and up a little. You can hop to the top or you can take many steps. So if you're going to hop, you're going to look between your hands at where you would like to land and do not move your gaze from that spot. You'll inhale to prepare and exhale to hop and go at the end of the exhale, landing softly with bent knees and forward fold. So breathe in to prepare and then exhale, make your way to the top. We'll meet in forward fold. Spread your feet a little wider than hips distance, coming into ragdoll again, but hold on to the opposite elbow this time. Letting go with love. No forcing, no pulling, no right or wrong, no better or worse. Lift your toes to activate your feet and then press into them to rise up into mountain pose. Letting your head be the last thing to come. Release your elbows. Bring your palms to your side. Bring your feet in now under your hips. And lengthen through the crown of your head for mountain pose. Your palms are energetically shining forward. Press into your heels. We are really active in mountain pose, growing through the crown of our head. Now bend your knees to sweep your arms up again for Urdhva Stasana. Reach through the fingertips, maybe back bend a little this time. And then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold down back to forward fold. Bend your knees to plant your palms and spread your fingers nice and wide. And then shift the weight now into your right foot and step your left foot all the way back into low lunge. Oh, excuse me. We're going to be shifting the weight into your left foot. Sorry, and shifting the right foot back now into low lunge. Yoga is about practice, not being perfect, so all is good. So drop your left knee down, and then maybe you have your blocks and you're going to keep your left knee over your left ankle, engage your thighs, and come up for Anjayasana and work on lengthening your chest. Or you can have your left heel energizing towards your right knee. Reach your arms up and grow out of your hips for Anjayasana low lunge. When you have the length created, maybe you can back bend just slightly, but it's more important to create length and grow out of the hips here. So we're strengthening the hip flexors. One more breath in, and then exhale to straighten your left leg now. And we're going to come into Ardha Hanumasana half split. So make any adjustments you need to. Have the right hip going forward and the left hip coming back now. And then you can be on your blocks to create length and to help you out, bring the floor closer, play around with the sizes. I mean, really, this is all about you. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and release down. Letting go. Send your breath into any areas of tension. Have your toes are pointing towards your face. On your next breath out, go ahead and bend your left knee. Bring your knee over your ankle. Bring your right hand now underneath your right shoulder. Spread your palms wide. Pick up your right knee. And then breathe in. Lift your left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders. Turn your torso. Turn from center. Maybe gaze up at your fingertips. Low lunge twist. Next breath out, go ahead and bring your hand along your ear and then back down to frame your foot. We're in low lunge again, and then press into your palms and sweep your right foot all the way back and up, and then open up your hip here for a variation of three-legged dog. Go ahead and straighten your leg and then lower the left leg down. Now you can stay and breathe, or we're going to just do one quick vinyasa. So roll your shoulders just past your wrists into plank pose here. And then bring your shoulders just past your fingertips and bend your elbows down. You can lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in and press up for up dog or cobra. And then exhale, press it back into downward facing dog. Now from here, come on to the ball of your left foot. Reach your right leg up. Breathe in. Bend your right knee and then shift your right knee in towards the midline and lower your knee down. Lower your left knee down, and we're going to come into pigeon pose here. So if this is too much for you, then you can grab a pillow, and we're going to work on this. So you can bring a pillow under your legs. Your right leg is going to be parallel to the front or the top of your mat. And then lengthen your left thigh away from the top of the mat. And then you breathe in, come onto your fingertips to create length, sit up. And then exhale, just walk your arms out and lower down any amount. You can be on blocks. You could even be sitting on your block. Lower down. Sweet release, letting go with love. This pose is so great for back pain, for hip mobility. It's so great for emotional release. One more breath in and then out. And then use your hands, walk them in under your shoulders. Go ahead and pick up your left leg and then sweep your right leg back up again for three-legged dog. And then place your right leg back down. Now pedal out your feet here. And then we're going to do the other side. So if you want to sit on the pillow for the first try, we're going to do this twice. You can. So breathe in, come onto the ball of your right foot, sweep your left leg up, just straight behind you. Keep your hips and toes facing the mat. Bend your left knee and then squeeze it in towards the midline and shift your shoulders past your hands. Bring your left thigh, your left calf down. So your right knee or your left knee is going to be by your left hand and the foot is by your arm. So your leg is parallel to the top of your mat. We're coming into pigeon pose. So you can sit on your pillow, but lengthen the top of your right thigh away from the top of your mat. Sit up tall, come onto your fingertips, and then exhale. Just begin to walk your hands out, and you can lower any amount. You can be on your blocks. Meet yourself where you're at. We will be trying this again one more time. Breathe, send air into any areas of tension. One more breath in. And when you exhale, bring your hands to walk them in to roughly be about under your shoulders. And then you're going to pick up your right leg, pick the knee up off the ground, tuck your toes under, and then pick your left leg up, push the floor away, and sweep your left leg back for three-legged dog. Straighten it out, and then place your left foot back down, coming into downward facing dog. Now you can stay in down dog and breathe. You could take a child's pose. Or we're just going to take a quick little vinyasa. So come onto the balls of your feet, roll your shoulders past your hands, plank pose, one line from head to tailbone. Shift your shoulders just past your fingers and then bend your elbows and lower all the way or halfway. Press the floor away and back bends coming into up dog or cobra. Shine your heart forward, move your feet back. And then exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Stay for one breath in and one breath out. And then we try that again. So come onto the ball of your left foot, pick up your right leg, lift it up, bend your right knee, and then squeeze it in, shifting it in towards your midline. As you shift your weight, bring your shoulders over your hands. Lay your right leg down and bring it as parallel as you can. It might not be all the way, and that's okay. Maybe you try without a pillow, but lengthen the top of your left thigh back. Come up onto fingertips to straighten your spine, like maybe back bend a little. And then exhale, lower yourself down. Maybe you come onto a block. It's all good. Bring out your weight center, though. You don't want to be leaning more on one side or the other. But we release with love. We let go with love. 2 more breaths. Remember to smile. You got this. One more breath in and out. And then press into your palms, walk them back in. So just about under your shoulders. You might have to shimmy your leg a little, but pick up your left knee, lift it up, and then sweep that right leg up straight and then down for downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet for just a minute and then find stillness for one breath in and one breath out. Bring your right foot in a little, come on to the ball of the right foot, sweep the left leg up behind you, keep the toes and hips facing the mat, bend your left knee, squeeze it in towards your midline and shift your weight over your hands, your shoulders over your hands. Lay your left leg down, your calf, your shin is parallel to the top of the mat. Lengthen your right thigh and shin and the top of the foot back. Come up onto your fingertips to sit up, maybe back bending a little, creating length across the chest, across the front of the spine. And then exhale to lay yourself down, just any amount. Keeping the weight centered. And release for pigeon pose. You can be on your blocks. We'll be here for 3 breaths. So 2 more. And remember, you're letting go with love. So it's okay to be on your pillow. It's okay to be on your block. One more breath in. And then start to walk your hands back, pressing into your palms. Bring them just about under your shoulders. Start to shimmy. Pick up your right leg. Press your palms away. Press the floor away and sweep the left leg back into downward dog or 3-legged dog. And then release the left leg down. Pedal out your feet. Stay for 1 breath in stillness. 1 breath out. And then drop your knees down. Cross your ankles and just sit back. Bring your legs straight out in front of you for Dandasana. Sit up nice and tall. Ground down through your sits bones, so move the flesh of your buttocks. Press your palms down and then bring your toes towards your face. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, reach away, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, come down just halfway. Grab onto the ball of your foot or grab onto your ankles. Breathe into, create width across the chest. Open your chest and then exhale, let it all go this time. You can make it passive by just keeping your hands by your sides, your palms facing up. Keep your feet flexed. Forward fold, Paschimottanasana. One more breath in. One more breath out. Breathe in and then use your palms. Walk yourself up gently, slow and with control, with love. And then we're going to come lay down on our backs. You can bring that pillow for your beautiful head if you want. Hold on to the back of your thighs and just lower yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side here. And then we're going to take it into a twist. So bring your arms out to a T, cross your right leg over your left leg, keep your legs crossed, and then just let your feet fall. So you're going to be in this like cross position. Maybe you stay like that, or you can turn your head towards your right hand and bring your left hand to your thigh. Two more breaths. The next time your navel comes in towards your spine, use that engagement to help you lift your legs. Bring your left arm back out, lift your legs up, and then hug your knees in just so you can reset your low back and get yourself flush again. And then bring your arms to a T, cross your left thigh over your right, and then just let your knees fall. So keep your shoulder blades on the mat. Let your knees just fall to the right. Option to gaze at your left hand. You keep it in line with your shoulder. Option to bring your right hand to your left thigh. We'll be here for 3 breaths total. On your next breath out, bring your right arm back out to a T. Bring your navel in towards your spine, and then use that to lift your legs up. Squeeze your knees, squeeze it all back in again. Maybe lift head and shoulders off the mat. And then we'll close it out. So take up space here. Bring your arms overhead to stretch. Let your legs fall naturally. Maybe just gently roll your upper arm bones under so you can keep your chest open. Let your palms be facing up or down, your choice. Let your feet fall. Closing our practice, slowing it down now. See how your belly rises on your inhales and how your navel comes in towards your spine on your exhales. Go ahead and take a deeper breath. Maybe a long, audible exhale. Wiggle your toes and fingers. We'll come out of Savasana, roll to your side, and let your arm rest on your head for just a breath in and out. Moving with love, with intention, with purpose. You can close here or press into your hand to help you sit up. Come back to easy seat, cross at your shins, let your knees fall naturally, sit up nice and tall. I'll invite you to close the practice with me today with the vibrational sound of Om, or you can just take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Exhale to sigh out and release. Really let go of anything else that might be staggering, any other tension. So we'll do this together. I'll invite you to bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum. Sit up nice and tall and close your eyes or soften your gaze. Together we breathe in. Bow chin to chest. Honor yourself, honor your time. Bring your hands to your thighs, gently press into them to lift your head back up and open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today for this letting go with love sequence. Let me know if you were able to guess the peak pose. It was pigeon pose, so kind of, let me know if you thought that that's what we were working on, because you're right. My mission is to help you find your Zen and to live as authentically as you can by showing you that we can have an amazing yoga practice right in our living rooms We can use this to rock recovery and to have it in our tool belt for sobriety and for healing from trauma and overcoming these things, learning to let go with love, with no judgments, no right or wrongs, no better or worse. If you would like to help support my channel, please subscribe, like my video, leave me a comment. Go read my channel description too. There's also some information there on how to support. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next time, sharing experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.